Well, greetings, gamers. This is Dr. Ayleen, the Gaming Doc, and this is your place and your space to hang out, to chat, to chill, to share, to offer suggestions, to take a few suggestions, to consider, I haven't thought about that, but mostly to take a break, to take a breath, and to turn off our phone. It's like, really? Really? Did I forget that? But I've got the correct name on the bottom. It says just chatting. We are here. And hi, how are you? How are you doing? And yes, this is on Thursdays. It runs a little bit later because of the fact that I do have a meeting now that I need to attend, a Zoom meeting. Mixel! Yes! Mixel in the house. Oh my gosh. Mixel, how are you, my friend? How are you doing? Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And see, I was just going to struggle with typing it in. Papa Merritt is in the house. Could you please do a shout out for our good friend Mixel 119? I am doing awesome. And, congrats to Papa Merritt, who has completed his school. He's now officially in summer vacation, which is awesome. It was one of my favorite times. And for those of you, see, we're starting off this morning with two up and coming stars in the Twitch universe. We've got Papa Merritt, who is like a Minecraft wizard and who is playing, I believe, Call of Duty lately. And I go to high school next year. Yes! And Mixel 119, who has an awesome stream, and it just is really very fun to watch. And even though I do not speak German, it is always fun to just kind of listen into his energy and his excitement, which is very, very cool. So please, please, please go over and give a follow and some love to both. You're doing Sims 4. Nice. And Mixel, if you're streaming today, please go ahead and let us know what it is you're going to be streaming and when. Or if maybe you're streaming now, I don't know. See, the young have that ability to multitask in a way that, us older folks find very challenging. But it is always good to see you guys here, and I'll be doing either Sims 4 or something soon. Well, I mean, you're a busy guy right now. You're, going into summer vacation, got a girlfriend, got stuff to do. So, yeah, enjoy life and make hay while the sun shines. And for those of you who are wondering, I am not doing bulletproof coffee today because the caffeine was making me a little bit twitchy. I know, hard to tell. So what I decided to do was I'm mixing girlfriend's at her dad's this weekend. Oh, well, you got the whole rest of summer. I decided to mix the Rooibos, which is a South African tea, with jasmine green. So, hey, it's a big cup. So it's like, yeah, we're going to do some green tea, and I decided to just, mix the thing up a little bit. Like I said, caffeine was making me a tad twitchy. But I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And I hope that, because this is Think About It Thursday. And often the experiences we have in life are based very much on what we're thinking about. So take the time to figure out, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking about the cool stuff that you have to look forward to? Or are you thinking about, maybe the hard stuff that you've left behind? Or maybe you haven't quite left it behind, and it would probably be a good idea if you did. First, you're the crazy animal lady, then you're the crazy tea drinker, and now you're a tea mixer? I know, crazy, huh? You just never know what old people are going to do next. Doesn't taste bad mixed. So, so yeah, it's all in what you think, what you consider. Yeah, Luna was in here earlier, and while I was on my call, and apparently I did not pay sufficient attention, so she left again. So I don't know if she will come in. If we see the door creep open, it's not a ghost, it is Luna. Or she is kind of a ghosty little kitty. But, it's a busy day. Mixel is streaming now. Alrighty, you enjoy your look, Mixel. Mwah. You hang in there. And it is, it's just so neat to, have people, and the fact that folks can do multitasking things. It's like streaming, lurking, everything. I want to thank all those who come and hang out in the Loving Lurkers Lounge. That is so sweet. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, it's when we decide that, we want to make a change in our life, the first thing that has to change is how we think. Because it's one thing to say, well, I want this and I want that. Well, then we've got to think about how we really want to make that happen. Probably going to be a story game today. Oh, nice. Yeah, someone was playing, what is it? Detroit Become Human or something like that. I know it, the one with the robots, which is a very dialogue-driven, choice-driven. I mean, whatever choice you make, it takes you along a different actual choice tree as to how the story goes. Fascinating. I may try to do that at some point. Detroit Become Human. Yep. And, so it's different. I mean, it's got the, shoot 'em up, bang, bang type of quality to it. But mostly it's about, choice. And what do you think about a particular situation and how do you respond to it? And I kind of think it's very cool because it, gives that idea that, yes, what we choose, what we decide becomes our reality. And we can be along one path, and then we could make one decision that suddenly takes us to a totally different place. And the thing that precedes that choice is thought. What are we thinking about? What is it when we're faced with options? Where do we go? Do we go into our heart? Do we go into our gut? Do we just kind of wing it with a gut feeling? Or, do we think about it? Do we let it flow into that left brain so that, it goes into that analytical piece? And, everybody chooses different ways to respond to choices. And, maybe one day you're more analytical and the other day it's more like a gut feeling or a reflex. So it kind of comes down to the difference between action and reaction. Reaction is more of a reflexive type of response where it's like, literally stimulus response. Someone cuts you off in traffic. First response might be to, flip them the old one finger salute. But thought will usually go, you know what, if I do that, something bad could happen, so I'm not going to do that. So it does, when thought comes in, then we're less reactive. We're less, responding from an instinct or maybe even from a pattern that we have. If we have a pattern to respond angrily about something, yep, that's where the first thought goes. Choice means that we decide based on what we feel is the best option we have in that moment, based on the information and the tools we have in that moment. And it can be kind of tough sometimes to go into thought. And most people, it's like, well, it's not hard to think. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it can be a challenge. And sometimes our thoughts can either work for us, and sometimes our thoughts can work against us. It depends on where we take them. Because what we achieve will ultimately follow what we think. If you're streaming, and you think, man, I've been streaming for this much time and, and I either haven't made affiliate or I'm not, I have $11 left on my gift card. Ah, you're redeeming. Okay. All right. And Papa Merritt gets another slot. Me. And this is for Papa Merritt +1. Yep. Only a couple of more days, and I think that everybody's going to really like this one. So, so, the idea that, what it is, don't you mean, well, +1 to what you already have. Oh, a PC? Yeah, I wish. I haven't won the lottery, of the big lottery, but if I were to win like one of those mega big lotteries, oh my God, the gift would be a whole lot cooler. But, this is actually pretty nice. So, and, when you think about what you can gain from a situation as opposed to the risks that it has, what could go right? 5K to my PayPal. That's true. I mean, if I were to win like one of those $200 million lotteries, it's like, you know what? Not really my PayPal though. It's like, you know what? We're gonna get, and at that point it would probably be like, for 4,000 channel points, I just give you something. It's like there's no wheel or anything. It's my cousin's, but he lets me use it. That's a nice cousin to let you use their PayPal. But yeah, where do your thoughts take you? Is it something where, your thoughts lead you to what it is you want when you envision and when you picture? It's like, you know what, this is how it's going to be. I'm going to have an amazing stream and it's going to go really well and there will be no frame drops. Knocking on wood, there's nothing happening now. He calls me a bitch a lot. Well, there's those ups and downs to every relationship. And that's something that we have to think about. We think about what our relationships are with other people. Think about, what we gain and, what holds us back. And often, when we're in a relationship with somebody, and it's whatever, like a family relationship, friends, work, romantic, whatever. And we personally would like to support JJ the Bunny. Yes! Is JJ here? I don't know. I don't see him. He's not here, but I have to, so that way I don't forget. Well, cool. Being an hour later, it's past his lunchtime. So if we get JJ in, that is awesome. But if not, we know that his little bunny heart is right there with us. So, what is it that, you want to bring into your life, and what thoughts are either supporting it or, making it something that you're having a hard time achieving? And where our thoughts can, really help us is, first off, in just believing that something's possible. Believing that, you know what, I don't care how tough this is. I don't care how hard it is for me to do this. I'm going to do this. This is going to happen. And it can also be the source of creating the logistical, step-by-step thing to get you to it. It's like, yeah, this is what I want to do. Food, that's what I want in my life. Well, thank you for the redeem. And yeah, food would be really good. I end up, like not eating until much later in the morning, if not later in the afternoon, because if I have to head straight out from the stream and, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to grab a hard-boiled egg and we're good to go. That's going to be it till lunchtime. But, and that's okay. It's okay because it's okay for me. And when we, first think about it, it's like, okay, we can be a little bit selfish. We can say, you know what would make me happy? What can I think today that will, and there's the door. Luna. Hey, Luna. What? Hi. She's roaming. Gaming with Kentucky and JD. Oh my gosh. Luna. Everybody. Volume extremely low for anyone else. Okay, do I need to bring up the volume? Do I need to pump up the volume? How's that? See, important. Get feedback. I see a wild JD. Oh. So is that a better volume, JD? Better. Alrighty. Well, then that way we can make sure that everybody hears me say, you need to follow this amazing person, Gaming with Kentucky and JD. We call him JD, and he is just awesome. And he has an amazing, beautiful family. And there is such an authenticity about him. And he streams and he cares about people. It's not just about, watching him play a game. It's about watching someone who is sharing a piece of their life with everyone else. And at the same time, dropping a little wisdom here and there. And, it's just, usually it's like, everything will be, like going and it'll be light and stuff. But if somebody comes in saying they've got a problem, bam, JD's right there to interact with them, and he can still play a game while it's doing it. And it's just so cool. And you just want to support people who support other people. You want to support people who behind the scenes, because being a gamer isn't just about gaming. Being a streamer isn't just about the stream. It's about all the other stuff that goes with it. It's about all of the things that people do, and all of the streamers that I know who are like either in Discord or in chats with people who need some help. They need a little bit of perspective. They need some guidance. And JD is one of the folks who supply that just out of the love of his heart. And there's a lot of love in there, so we need to get him a lot of love. I sent you the ways to add OG on your PC. I can show you on my stream if you come in as well, how step by step. I saw where you sent it over in Discord. I've been running around like a chicken with its head cut off. I mean, sorry for the visual, folks, but, it's an old saying, okay? But, I've been just, the last couple of days have been kind of crazy for me. So, but I will get to it, and I will probably be home. No problem, Lal. Just wanted to help. You help amazingly. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get that, because it's like as soon as I finish streaming today, I've got to go head down the mountain and treat some patients, because yes, the gaming doc is an actual doctor. Bloodchard! Yes! Oh my gosh, folks, welcome to Bloodchard, who is like I was talking about amazing, awesome streamers. Gotta go and give Bloodchard some love. Gotta go give Bloodchard a follow, because you will definitely, enjoy the commentary. You will, he's fun, and, it's really, just really fun. Bloodchard equals fun. Plus, he's the only person I know who can use very sinister emojis and yet make them seem friendly. So, Bloodchard, I hope you're doing well. I hope that all is going good in your corner of the universe, and you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening. I think afternoon for you. It's so good to see you here. Loving on my Snoop. Oh, Papa Merritt has the most adorable dog. His name is Snoop, and Snoop is an absolute sweetheart. Snoop should have his own channel. Honestly, Snoop should, at the very least, Snoop should have a Twitter page. But, it's always cool to, have the opportunity to connect with so many really wonderful and amazing folks. And being able to just have that other perspective, because all of these folks, Oxen! Yay! I'm a 13 plus streamer, mostly because I'm not 18 yet. Accents! Yes, with the beautiful wings. As soon as I turn 18, I'm going to do a few 18 plus streams. I'm good. Recently just installed a new game. Ooh, tell us what it is. Tell us. And Odsense, so good to see you. Oh, as just, I mean, the wings are so cute. Odsense, hope you're having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And, ooh, you're doing COD Modern Warfare. Awesome, awesome, awesome. As you as well, Doc. Yay. And if either one of you are going to be streaming anytime soon, go ahead and let us, go ahead and say in the chat when you're going to be streaming, what you're going to be streaming. It's nice, nice, nice to see people. Okay, so Papa, you're doing 2 p.m. Central? Not sure yet. Okay, folks, tentative. But, we're talking about thinking, and we're talking about sometimes thinking really works for you, and sometimes it can get in our way. But before any major thing that you achieve, before any major, change in your life, before it's anything else, it's a thought. And that thought becomes a possibility. And, not sure what game, but I will be live. Hydrate. Oh, I'm mixing tea today because, frankly, having coffee 2 days in a row was making me a little bit jittery. I'll be playing with my brother. Oh, awesome. Nice. Okay, so we're doing the Rooibos and jasmine green tea. So, that is so cool. It is always so fun. Yesterday, I was playing Don't Starve. We didn't stream it. We were just playing it with Sheila. And Sheila's amazing. She's an absolute sweetheart. I did 2 back-to-back streams, Tuesday and yesterday. Stranded Deep. Oh, nice. Oh, gaming with family is just awesome. Gaming with, whether it's family by blood, by marriage, or by choice. It's, there's something about gaming with people that makes the time go by like so fast. And it's so fun. And I have to figure out, what I'm going to be doing on Saturday. Maybe we'll do a group game or something. And, but it is just, it's so nice to interact. It's so nice to say, I don't have to do this. I get to. And that's something that I think it's important for us to remind ourselves about whatever we're doing. If we're streaming, it's not that we have to do it. We get to. You don't have to get up and go run a mile. You get to, because not everybody can. I spent all day on stream yesterday killing my kids. Feels wrong, but had a ball. Well, sometimes you gotta, get certain things out of your system as a parent. Oh, but not Marcus. Not sweet little Marcus. Although I would guess Marcus could probably be pretty brutal in a game while gaming. Oh, and hi to Tyler if Tyler's there. But it's our life will ultimately follow our thoughts. Our ability to enjoy what we're doing will follow our thoughts. And our ability to totally muck up ourselves and stop any progress that we could possibly have starts with our thoughts. So what are you thinking? What is it? Let's say, you want to be this world-class, I've got Tetra Ninja on speed dial type of streamer. That's a wonderful thing to want. It's a wonderful thing to look for. And after that thought, what are you going to do about it? Marcus, Tyler, but had NF. Silver Architect to join us and another viewer friend. So yeah, but Marcus and Tyler did good. I'm excited. I'm happy. COD was able to be handled on my current PC. Yes. Papa has shot my kids as well. Well, go, Papa. It is, being able to game and connect. It is awesome. I was a gaming bet. That sounds horrible. Yeah, it does, but it's okay. It's fun. So the first thing that we need to consider is the fact that, okay, our thoughts are going to lead the way for what we achieve or what we fail to achieve, to make those thoughts conscious. Because we have to consider both sides. I mean, we can't just say, oh, everything's going to be great when, there may be some struggles with it. Gaming with Kentucky Bay. Shh, we don't announce that out loud. But, it really is important for us to, when we think, to think creatively and think critically. We need to incorporate that objective perspective of, well, this is going to be rough. This is going to be, there's going to be stuff that I'm going to need to do, that I'm going to need to take care of, that it may not be easy. And, and there are things that are going to be challenges. If we just, okay, me go nap now. Pace. There are those things that we have to consider. But it doesn't mean just because something has challenges and we recognize that there are challenges, doesn't mean we can't. It just means that we have to be creative in how we manage something. What? Oh, hello. All right. Oh, big kitty. Ah. Say hi, Luna. Yes, I did not pick her up when she was insisting on being picked up during my morning meeting. And so she got mad at me, went outside, and now she's come back and gave me a second chance to adore her. Kitty love! JD says hi. Yeah, Papa, you go and relax, enjoy the beginning of your summer vacation, and you can be thinking about all the amazing, wonderful stuff that's going to happen in high school. But, and thinking doesn't have to be short term. Thinking can be long term. I have my plan of getting into an RV and driving around this country and through Canada. I have summer band on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Well, that's cool. Because I know you do like your band stuff. And, it's... What? You want to get down? All right. And summer vacation, if there is nothing else we can do on summer vacation. I remember when I used to get summer vacation. Next Thursday and Wednesday, not all summer. Oh, just for next Thursday and Wednesday. But, summer was the time that we would think about stuff. I mean, first, we would just think about what we were going to do in the summer. And then usually about when August would start up, it would be like, wow, now I'm going to start thinking about school and what my next year is going to be like, and, and how am I going to deal with the classes and all that other stuff. I'm going to lurk. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Bloodchard. You have a lovely lurk. Go ahead and hang out in the Loving Lurkers Lounge. Thank you so much for the lurk, and thank you for being here. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. And everybody, make sure you go check out, click on that name, and Twitch makes it really easy. All you have to do is click on the name, and you can go straight to the channel and give a follow. Because, Bloodchard's definitely one worth following. So, thinking about what it is that you want, thinking about what it is you don't want, thinking about what you'd like to change in your life, think about what is it you want to keep the same in your life. Every thought can lead to transformation. Every thought leads to something else. Every thought leads us to another thought. Because the first thought is, what do I want? And the second thought is, how the heck am I going to make it happen? And it's during that part when we go into the how the heck am I going to make it happen that, that's where those little negative thoughts come in. Those thoughts that say, whoa, you know what? Time out. You tried this before. You're not going to do it. Oh my gosh. We have, what do I hear? Do I hear little bunny paws tap, tap, tapping across the doorway? Yes, JJ the bunny in the house, who is here in his full bunny glory, and who is probably, this is after lunch or, early afternoon. But thank you so much for being here, JJ. Yes, JJ the bunny. Is she going to do it? I don't know. Why, yes, she is. AKA Funny Bunny, aka Punny Bunny, aka the March Hare, aka Tech Bunny, aka Hugs Bunny, aka actually home trying not to feel sick. Oh, aka Sick Bunny, or Resting Bunny, Resting Bunny Face. But I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Hey, not feel sick. I'm so sorry you're not well. Hopefully you're resting, and you ordered up something nice for lunch, and you're at least have an appetite. Hopefully it's not a tummy sick, but yeah, I had to go off the caffeine for a couple of days. It's like, I was getting a little jittery, and it'd been a long time since I had coffee, so caffeine kind of kicked in hard. So we're just doing tea today. So, but I'm sorry, JJ. Oh, everybody, give love to JJ. It is rough when it's a nice day outside and you don't feel well. Oh, it's tummy sick, but feeling half better at least. Yay! Good thoughts, and tummy settling, definitely for JJ. And hopefully you'll be able to, be whole better before too much longer. And yeah, sometimes we just have to think about taking care of ourselves. Sometimes we have to think about all the stuff we want to do and say, you know what? I think I had better just rest. I think what I need to do now is not, be running around or doing stuff, but to taking my time and sitting back and saying, you know what? Activity is not a good thing right now. So we're just going to rest and take care of ourselves, which is awesome and important. Because, sometimes we get so focused on thinking about what we want and how fast we want it that we don't think about the fact that we need to be like a little eensy bitsy bit patient. And that, we have to take one step at a time and stuff. And that's okay. Because while we're being patient, we can still think about the outcome we want. We can still picture what it is that we want to happen. And, while you're waiting for the process to play out, there's no reason you can't think about, what it's going to be like to cross the finish line, what it's going to be like to, achieve the things that we want to achieve. I mean, thinking can be an amazing thing, and it can help us to kind of help the world make sense. Because, there's a phrase, thinking too much, or to overthink something. That's only a problem if your thinking is causing you to stall in what your progress is. I mean, you can have a full-on think fest, and if it's moving you forward, it's not overthinking. It's thinking just the right amount. And if what you think, if one thought leads to another thought that says, well, maybe this isn't going to work, and the train starts pulling off in that direction, yeah, that goes into a problem when we start thinking about all the bad things that can happen, or how, in the past it hasn't worked. So, it probably isn't going to work this time. And we start thinking doubt. We start bringing doubtful thoughts into our minds, into our spirits, because that is going to just slam the brakes on what it is that we want to do. Because, yeah, sometimes we have to we have to say, I don't care if it didn't work in the past. I'm going to do my best to have it work this time. I just have to figure out how. And I can take what didn't work in the past and use that to my advantage. Because, you know, that is the thing about thinking is we can, even if it's like stuff that held us back, we can use that and say, okay, I know what didn't work. You know, we don't dwell on blame or anything like that, just sticking to straight, okay, what works and what doesn't. And if we can go, oh, well, I know what doesn't work, so that means I'm that much closer to what does. I'm that much closer to achieving what I'm dreaming of, what I want to happen. Or, you know, we watch what other people do and we go, would that work for me? Maybe yes, maybe no. And we think about it. You know, thinking shouldn't be where the process stops. It should be where the process kicks in. Because like I said, the first step to achieving anything is a thought. And that thought makes it a possibility, even if it's something we never thought before. But the thought begins the potential. It sets things into motion. Hyper-achievachi. Well, hello, fellow human. I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome. And I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on what time zone you're on. Oh, and a follow. Thank you so much for that. That is so sweet of you. And if you are someone who streams, please feel free to, you know, say what you stream. If you're a gamer, if you do just chatting, if you do crafting, I know that normally, the rules are you do not self-promote. I encourage people to self-promote in my stream. So if you're doing something cool, if you're doing something you're excited about, if it's your birthday, if it's your anniversary, if you manage, I just came here from the mental health tag. Oh, I have MDD, and anxiety and autism. You know what? Thank you so much for coming in. And I hope that, also I'm a newbie. So, oh my God. Okay. All right, everybody. We are going to, what are you streaming? What are you streaming? We need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. As I, okay, CHACHI. Hyperactive. Oh, nope, that's not it. You stream Fortnite. CHACHI. I think that is correct. There we go. Okay. I'm not live at the moment. Well, you know what? At some point you're going to be. So, folks, please, click on that name. Twitch makes it so easy. You just click on the name and you go, oh, okay, I'm following you. Fortnite, what's that? Yeah, funny. It's like, yes, just click the name and where you at? There you are. Bam! Followed. So, folks, give this amazing lol. It's a game. I have many other games also. Mark is trying to get me to play it today. There are certain classics. Fortnite, I think, is one of them. And that is so cool. I tend to panic with first-person shooters. I get scared and then begin firing randomly into the trees. So I much love to those who can stream and talk and first-person shoot at the same time. I streamed it yesterday with my kids. Yep. I hope that you are, I can see that you already got 12 followers. Awesome. My name is Chachi. I'm a casual gamer and a human being. Yes. All right. Chachi has it in writing that they are a human being. And they are a human being who is going to be a streamer. So therefore, we make sure that we give love. And Chachi, I want you to make sure you remember that, you don't have to do this, you get to. And just by streaming, and even if just one person sees it, you have made the world a better place for someone else. You've made the world less stressful. You've made the world, just a quieter place, and maybe even given them a little bit of a reason to chuckle. So being a streamer is very, very, very important for, honestly, in my mind, saving the world. So you're a part of something very big and very important, and I'm very proud of you. I do it for the relationships for others. Oh, I mean, and that's one of the best reasons. And oh my gosh, there are some awesome people, you know, to be able to connect with, and a lot of them are right here in this stream. And just being able to be there, and definitely let us know, if you've got a stream coming up, or if you're thinking about it, or even maybe sometime later today. Let us know, so that way, we can let everybody know, and we can get you moved up and get you to whatever it is that you want to have and that you want to achieve. They say it's like, oh, well, we make sure you get to affiliate and all of that, which would be awesome and cool if that's what you want. The thing is that by just being here, by just, Redeemed, hydrate. Okay. 2 kinds of tea. Oh, okay, hydrate. Okay, we're going to do a hydrate train here. And also, if you'd like to share where you're from, because it's a Twitch bonding hype. That's right. They're frenzies now. People who are in different time zones, I always say good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where it is and where you're from. Oh my gosh. Oh. We have another one of my mods. Papa Merritt is from the Lone Star State. I remember when I would travel across country with my family. Our saying was, it's like, we were driving from like Louisiana. Well, first we drove from California to Louisiana, then we drove back. And what we would always say, and my kids would always say, is the sun has riz, the sun has set, and here we is in Texas yet. Canada, Ontario. I was trying to keep it a secret where I was from. Yeah, because the name wouldn't do it. I'm telling you, Canadians, fellow Canadians, I am a Newfie. I am a proud Newfie. And, my goal is to definitely get back up into Canada, and I want to drive my RV, because I'm going to drive my RV all around, because I'm going to retire in, just a couple of years. So then I'm going to get an RV. I'm going to get a Rottweiler whose name is going to be Carl. I've already got my cat Luna, and we're going to drive all over the place, including up through Canada, because I want to go back to where I was born. So, it's, getting to know people from wherever they are, and, and hey, and Texas, I hope that the storms through the winter, that you were okay. I hope that it went all right for you, because that was absolutely brutal. And, much love and, and much prayers for all of you guys who were affected by that. I'm scared of Carl, but looking forward to meeting you. My city never gets hit. Awesome. Non-gaming gamer! Yay! Non-gaming gamer in the house. Folks, welcome. I also am in a small town. No one knows. Oh, please. I live in a town that has no street lights. We don't have a Starbucks. We don't have a mayor. We don't have a city council. We don't actually have a full fire department. And we only have the county police who come in every once in a while and sit in a little office. We're actually more of a village, I think. But it is beautiful. It is lovely. It is tucked away up in the mountains, and I adore it. So, yes, non-gaming gamer. How are you feeling today, my dear? I know that yesterday, it was kind of a tough day, so I'm hoping that you feel better today. And I hope that you are, you're feeling a little bit more chipper. But, sometimes it is nice to have a resting day. And And I love the way that you put it. It's like, well, I'm in bed, not feeling well, but I love being in bed. It's like, you know what? See, that's where that thinking piece comes in, where choice comes in. Because we can choose, some thoughts just happen, but we can choose how much energy we put into those thoughts. If we have a thought that is holding us back, we can choose not to put the energy into it or to reframe it. Just like you did about, it's like, hey, sometimes lounging in bed is a nice thing. And we can also choose to let those thoughts weigh us down. But frankly, I like choosing to move forward, choosing to let the whatever we're thinking, whatever we're experiencing, even if it's hard in the moment. And yes, sometimes there are some very hard things that happen and we can't imagine or pretend like they're not. We don't. I had surgery yesterday. I feel a lot better. They found the problem. Yes. Oh my gosh. Staying positive. Be back soon, guys. Love you all. Mwah. Love you too, Hyper Achieve Chachi. Love you too, Chachi. And we look forward to seeing you again. And you take care, my sweet. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. You are so special and amazing. And we'll definitely look forward to seeing you stream. And let's see. And redeem. Okay, one more. Just eating dinner. It is so neat, It's so wonderful to meet new people, and especially some wonderful folks from, Texas, and we got Kentucky in the house. We've got all kinds of neat folks in the house today. And it's just cool. It's cool because you know what? Interacting with you guys and hearing your stories and hearing how strong and amazing and brave and resilient and determined you are, that makes my day so much better. Turns out my symptoms had nothing to do with the treatment, really. Wow. Much blessings, and I'm so glad for you. I am so, so very glad for you. And, definitely putting out all kinds of good thoughts and hopes and prayers and everything for you to be able to be exactly what you choose to be, and that your possibilities follow your thoughts, because those should be infinite. And but it's so neat that you're being able to move forward, and I am so happy that you come here to share it, because that is an amazing, wonderful thing. I'm so glad, because you help give us all something to celebrate. And that's why I want people to say what it is that they're celebrating. That it doesn't matter if, maybe you got past a hard part of a game, or, your toast fell buttered side up instead of buttered side down. Whatever it is, this is about celebrating. It's about giving people a chance to celebrate. Because when we celebrate things together, what that does is everybody's individual thoughts go to, hey, I can do this. I can be whatever I want to be. Watching one person do something, watching one person overcome something, inspires and sparks something in each and every one of us. So thank you. Thank you, all of you who share these wonderful, wonderful parts of your life. And honestly, I'm very honored for what you guys share, because I want this to be a safe place for everybody to share whatever it is that they would choose to, and that we can all support one another. And you've got some amazingly supportive people in this stream. Turns out I needed an aortic graft, really. Now almost all my symptoms are gone since they fixed me up. Oh my gosh, that is so wonderful. And the technologies, the surgical possibilities and things that people do, and the techniques that they're using. Every single day there are new advancements in treatments. And it is so, as a doctor, it is just so amazing to me to watch how far we've come. An aortic graft that would have been a pretty tricky thing. And now it's like, they're really perfecting the process and reducing the risk and all of that stuff. So, oh my God, I am so happy for you. Mwah! I am so very happy for you. Fist bump. But, and everybody has that stuff that they're going through. Everybody has, those challenges, whether it's, having to deal with a major surgery or just worrying about whether or not your frame rate's going to drop. We all have stuff that we overcome. And the main reason that we overcome it is because that thought is there. The thought that we can. The thought that, well, if I can't get exactly the outcome I want, I'm going to get as close as I can. Or, you know what? Maybe it's not, meant to be fixed now, but it will be. Or maybe that moment has come and, things fall into place. So, it is about what we think and how we choose to follow that thought. And if we want to feed energy into a thought that limits us, we're not going to get very far. And we can be realistic. We can view the reality of a situation and still not give in to limiting thoughts. Sarkoth! Oh my gosh, a raid! That is so sweet of you. Oh man, okay. Folks, Sarkoth, amazing. Last seen playing Fall Guy. Oh my gosh, this is so nice of you. And what I would ask is underneath my logo, Night and Born Killer. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Thank you for the follow. So if you could click where it says live underneath on the left side, where the icon is, and it says live, if you could click that, that will allow the raid to count towards my count. And Deadeye Girl! Oh my gosh! And resub, it's our anniversary. Oh my gosh, Deadeye, 7 months together. Oh, it seems like just a moment. Folks, we have so many amazing folks who have just popped in. Deadeye Girl, who I consider like one of the reigning queens of Twitch, without a doubt. You need to go and check her out. And Sarkoth, oh, good to see you. Sorry, volume not working. I had to end early due to a meeting in a few minutes. Take care. Mwah. Take care for Sarkoth. Thank you so much for the raid. Night and Born Killer. Oh my gosh, welcome. Hi. I don't think we've met, but, fancy meeting you here, Sark. And also on my stream, I have no problem with self-promoting. So, Night, if you stream something, please, please, please let us know what it is. Let us know when you're streaming, because I love to hear about new streams and all kinds of stuff. And let's see. And we are going to immediately follow. Alrighty. I followed back. But, it's just so. And Dragonfly Dreamer, thank you so much for coming in. It's so nice to see all of you. I mean, to see you. And when I go on your streams, I will see you. But yeah, if you guys have something going on, if you have a charity stream you're doing, if you have, if you beat a amazingly hard level of a game, or if you just have something that you'd like to celebrate or share, please feel free to do so. Because, when people, I'm a firm believer in the fact that, one, streamers are going to end up saving the world, because we make life so much better for other people. We give them an eye of the storm. We give them a reason for, their worries not to weigh on them so much. And it is amazing how many lives get changed just by somebody hanging out and maybe playing a game or doing a craft, because it helps people to be gentle with themselves and with each other. And so, for each and every one of you, thank you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for what, you bring to the worldwide Weberverse. And, stay motivated, because, it's our thoughts that lead us everywhere. And my thoughts are that each and every one of you are just absolutely priceless in my heart. Because I know there have been times when I wasn't feeling so good, and maybe I go pop into Deadite's stream and, watch her playing Sea of Thieves or something, and I get a little chuckle, and, and of course you cannot, even begin to admire her amazing blue hair. It is absolutely, it's this beautiful sapphire blue, and I am just absolutely in love with it. So, but yeah, it's the more people we get a chance to connect with, the more people we see, the more people that we interact with. It connects. It's like, okay, it's like Death Stranding. You know how they, if you play that game and, all of these little nodes connecting everything, it's like, oh my God, it's like Death Stranding. And each one of us is a node. And we connect with others, and the people who connect with us connect with others. So, we can honestly create change. We can, literally be the change, as the saying goes, be the change we want to see in the world. And the fact that there are so many amazing, wonderful people out there every single day who turn on a camera to just make life better for other people. And, and I find that most streamers are very humble about it. It's like, well, you know what? I'm just streaming a game. No, you're not. You're making the world better. You're giving people a reason to smile or laugh or rage with you or whatever. And for that, you're special. And I want everybody to really remember how special they are and to think about it. Spend some time today thinking about how special you are. And if you have a hard time with that, then maybe you need to change your thinking. Because I think you're special. And I have never met most of you. And yet I have absolutely no doubt how amazing you are. Because you spend every day just showing up. You show up for your streams, and a lot of folks are facing a lot of challenges, and I totally honor that. But the thing is that in spite of all that, you're still here, which means you've overcome 100% of everything you've ever faced, and that is a pretty darn good, record. And so think some nice thoughts for yourself. Think of what you would dream. Think of what you would do if you knew you couldn't fail. Think of what you aspire to most, and most of all, think of what would make you happy today, in the next 5 minutes, by the end of the day. One thing that would make you happy. And do your best to do it. Let those thoughts be something that brings you forward, not holds you back. That's not what thoughts should be. Thoughts should be about what moves you forward. And you got a whole world of forward. But it all starts with a thought. So make it a good one. So that's my time for today. And I've got to go down and take care of patients because the Gaming Doc is also a doc. So, thank you. Oh, BLM Coin! Hello, welcome. Hey, I'm so glad. I mean, it's right towards the end, but and thank you so much for the follow. That is so sweet of you. I will immediately follow you back. And I hope that, I am doing really well. I've got a wonderful day and I'm following you now. There's a song by a group called Genesis that follow me and I will follow you. I may do a clip from that and play that whenever I get a follow. But, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I hope that you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And nice to hear. And I will definitely check out your stream if you want to say real quick what it is you do stream. Because if you do, then I want to support it. It's okay for you to shout yourself out. It's okay to be proud of what you do. And I love seeing people share that. What do you think of the BLM movement? I can ask. Um, I think it's crucial. I think it's very important. I think that it is a time when change, because I grew up in the 60s and 70s. I'm an old lady, and I remember back when, it was like the civil rights movement was being very fierce. And I know that there are a lot of those who are my age who totally wish that, you know, by this time we wouldn't have to worry about that. But the thing is that, I'm asking this question because I'm looking for people who would like to help support this movement. Absolutely. And the thing is, it's that, because some people say it's like, well, all lives matter. And it's not that all lives don't matter. It never says that all lives don't matter. Black lives don't matter more, but they just shouldn't matter less. And I have lived during a time where I've had that just shoved straight into my face, that there were some who thought that I was not on the same level of humanity as them. And it was hurtful. And the thing that I find the most amazing, and especially about the younger generation, see, that's why I know that as a species, we're going to be okay. Because I see young people, the ones who are going to be running everything one day, taking a stand. I see them embracing, what they feel is right and being willing to stand up for it. I see them stepping up into the path that, that was led by those a long time ago back in my generation. I know this world is going to be good because I know people, who care and, like you care. And I know that you guys are going to find the answer and that it's going to be okay. Because for those of us who, are still fighting, it's good to know that we've got the generation coming up that are just as strong in heart as we are. So, for you to, embrace that, I'm very, very proud of you, and I'm very grateful. I love your personality. I love yours too. And I will definitely follow your channel, and I'm on Discord, so anytime, or if you want to message me and give me more information about, supporting the movement and all of that stuff, aces. I give you a follow on Twitter. I will do the same. Follow me and I will follow you. So I've got to go run and do the doctor thing. And I thank you, all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being present. I know you've got a lot of choices as to, what you watch. And I'm tremendously grateful that, you choose to hang out and check in with this little old boomer lady who lives in the forest on a mountain surrounded by trees, and that you're here and that you do what you do every day. And please remember how amazing you are. Please remember that you make a difference. Please remember that you're not alone. And most of all, please remember that you are the only you in all of the universe. And Sweet Rotten Robin, thank you for the follow, my dear. I will definitely follow you back. You are the only you in all of the universe. The only you that has ever been, and the only you that will ever be. And what that does is it makes you special, it makes you sacred, and most of all, it makes you necessary. Because without you, the unique and only you, the universe wouldn't be the same or even complete. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Sweet Rotten Robin. Oh, thank you. You are just such a sweetheart. And we'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. on Thursdays because I have a meeting I have to attend. I do 10, but normally I'm at 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. And then Saturday is Survival Saturday, which means you get to watch me find interesting ways to die in a variety of games. And thank you for wishing everyone a wonderful day. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And also, we're coming up on, I will be announcing the giveaway on June 1st, because on July 1st, I will be doing a raffle for something. So if you store up 4,000 channel points, then you can be able to enter the raffle. And I do it every 3 months. So if you don't make this one, then you can make the next one. But it's just something that I like to do, and have sort of a fun thing to, make somebody's day. And speaking of making somebody's day, how about we have this love train continue? And let's see, who would we like to go in? And let's see. How about, oh, we haven't gone and seen Fancy is Fancy, who is an absolute sweetheart. And so we can raid Fancy is Fancy, and CY is FANCY. Yeah, they often do. They do Beat Saber, but today it looks like they're doing Dungeons and Dragons. So we're going to go and we're going to keep this train running. So if you can join in, that'll be awesome. And if you have to go on with your day, again, thank you so much for being here. As always, I wish you balance and I wish you blessings from my heart to yours. And as I used to tell my sons when they went to school, have a good day, learn something new. I'm proud of you. And I love you. Alrighty. Can I text you on Discord? Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. And I have to, like I said, I'm going to have to go and take care of patients, but I will be back later this afternoon. So if you leave me a message, then just let me know and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can, okay? All right, everyone have a good day and take care, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.